Hello guys, in this video we are going to solve the first problem of the exercise 5.1 of the chapter 5, that is arithmetic progression, exercise 5.1, question number 1. So, and if you are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe the channel and please press the bell icon so that you will get the notifications of our latest videos on CBSE class 10th. So the first problem is, in which of the following situations does list of numbers involved make an arithmetic progression and why? Okay, in which of the following situations does list of numbers involved to make an arithmetic progression? So the first part of the question is the taxi fare after each kilometer, when the fare is rupees 15 for the first kilometer and rupees 8 for additional kilometer. So that we can understand by this question, that is, if you travel 1 kilometer, you are fared off, you want to pay rupees 15, and if you travel 1 kilometer, you should pay rupees 15, and if you travel additional kilometer, that is more than 1, it is added, rupees 8 is additionally added for extra kilometer. For second kilometer, rupees 15 plus 8. Okay, and the third kilometer, 15 plus 8 plus 8, and the fourth kilometer, rupees 15 plus 8 plus 8 plus 8. Okay, rupees 8 plus 8 plus 8, and here we will get that 15, 23, 31 and 39. We got the series, and we should find that is this sequence of numbers or series of numbers is in the arithmetic progression. So we already know that to arithmetic progression is that the difference between two consecutive numbers should be a fixed value. What is the consecutive numbers? 23 and 15 are the consecutive numbers. 31 and 23 is the consecutive number. 39 and 31 are the consecutive numbers. And we can simply say that the difference between successive term and the preceding term should be constant. So in this case 15 minus 23 minus 15, that is the common difference is 8, and again 31 minus 23 is also 8, 39 minus 31 is also 8. Okay, is also 8. So here we obtained the fixed common difference, that is 8. So we can say that this series of numbers is in the arithmetic progression. So let's write that it is in the AP, that is arithmetic progression. So there is another way to find this. The way is, we already know that the general form of the arithmetic progression, what is that? The general form of the arithmetic progression, that is a plus d, a plus 2d, and a plus 3d. This is the general, and goes on. This is the general form of the arithmetic progression. And in this series, a, what is a? A is the first term. A is the first term, and d is the common difference. Okay, d is the common difference. And in this series, a, what is a? First term is 15. Okay, 15, and the d, common difference, the difference between any two consecutive numbers, that is 8. Now this is the general form of the arithmetic progression. A, that is 15, a plus d, 15 plus 8 is 23, and a plus 2d, that is 15 plus 16, that is 31. A plus 3d, 15 plus 24, that is 39. Here we have obtained the same as C. We have obtained the same series here. So we can say that it is in the arithmetic progression. So these are the two ways of finding finding the series is in the arithmetic progression or not. So let's move to the second part of the question number 1. Second part of the question number 1. Second part of the question number 1. The amount of air present in a cylinder when a vacuum pump removes 1/4 of the air remaining in the cycle at a time. So the amount of the air present in a cylinder when a vacuum pump removes 1/4 of the air remaining in the cycle. So I will explain it now. Let's assume you have a cylinder, and in the cylinder the gas is filled. The gas is filled, and you have the vacuum pump. You have the vacuum pump. Okay, let's assume that it is a vacuum pump. It removes, vacuum pump removes 1/4 part of air. That is 1/4 part of air in the cylinder for one time, in one cycle, for one time. Okay, one time, for one time. Let's assume that the x air is present. Okay, x air is present. When the x air is present, 1/4 part of x, that is x/4. x/4 of the air will be removed by the vacuum cleaner. Okay, vacuum pump, not vacuum cleaner, vacuum pump. So okay, funda is clear. Yes, we have understood the what is the given question. So same, let's assume that in the second part of the question number 1. So let us assume the air present in cylinder is x. Air present in the cylinder is x. Okay, if the air present in cylinder is x, so the first thing x, and the vacuum cleaner removed 1/4 part of the x. Okay, then the remaining is x minus 1/4 of the part of air is removed, then x/4, that is 3x/4. And now the air present is 3x/4. Again the 3x/4, 1/4 part of 3x/4 is removed from the 3x/4. That is again 1/4 of the air is removed from the cylinder. So we will get that x and 3x/4 and 3x/16. Let's write directly 16. 3x/16 and here multiplied by 4. Then we will get 12x. 12x minus 3x/16, that is 9x/16. 9x/16. Here we got the series. Now let's find this series in the arithmetic progression. X, 3x, 9x/16. So the difference of the consecutive number should be equal. The difference 3x/4 minus x/4. 3x/4 minus x, that is 4x/4 minus x/4. So the difference between these consecutive numbers is minus x/4. And if you check the difference between 9x/4, 9x/16 minus 3x/4, again 16 multiplied by 4, 16, and 3x is multiplied by 12x. We will get that minus 3x by 16. So the difference will be minus 3x by 16. And here we can we can clearly see that the difference is not equal. So it is not in the arithmetic progression. It is not in the arithmetic progression. Now let's move to the third part of the question. Let's move to the third part of the question. That is, the cost of digging a well after every meter of digging, when it costs rupees 150 for first meter and rises rupees 50 for each subsequent meter. Okay, the cost of digging a well after every meter, when it costs, first of all, when it costs 150 for the first meter and rupees 50 for additional meter. Okay, so let's assume that you have digged 1 meter, then you should pay rupees 150. And if you dug the 2 meters, you should pay 150 plus 50. So plus 50, that is rupees 50 additionally, rupees 50 for additional meter. So here 1 meter is additional meter, so additionally 1 meter is added, so additionally rupees 50 should be added. That is 150 plus 50, that is 200. So in this way, so the first is 150 for first meter, 150 for second meter, 150 plus 50, 200, and for the third meter, 200 plus 50, 250, and for the 4 meters, 250 plus 50, 300. And now we should find that is this sequence is in the arithmetic progression. So the difference between two consecutive numbers should be fixed so that it will become the arithmetic progression. 200 minus 50, 200 minus 150 is 50, 250 minus 200 is 50, 300 minus 250 is 50. So here we can see that the common difference is fixed. So we can say that it is in the arithmetic progression. So now let's move to the last part of the question number, fourth part of the question number 1. That is, the amount of money in the account every year when rupees 10,000 is deposited at compound interest at 8% per annum. So in our previous class we have discussed that in the compound interest amount is equal to principal into 1 plus rate by 100 whole power t. So he is given that principal is 10,000. He have deposited rupees 10,000 at the rate of 8%, and we should find the every years. We should find the compound interest, that is the t for first year is 1, t for second year is 2. So we should find up to some 3 years. So it will become a is equal to, what is the p? 10,000. P is 10,000 and rate is 8%, that is 8 by 100 into t. It is for the first year, so the t is 1. And again for the second year, let's take it the amount of a dash, then we will become we will get that 10,000 1 plus 8 by 100 whole power 2. And third year a double dash, that is 10,000 into 1 plus 8 by 100 into power 3. So here if we compare these three, the power is increasing, the 1, the power is 2, the power is 3. So we can say that clearly it is not in the arithmetic progression. Okay, if you calculate this and if you see the difference between the two consecutive terms, the difference is not equal. So we can say that the question number 3, the fourth part of the question number 1, that is, it is not in the arithmetic progression. Okay, so I hope you are clear, that question number 1 is clear. And for such question solutions, subscribe the channel and don't forget to like, and the like target is 250. And thank you, keep smiling, bye bye.